Okay, this is more of a rant for sure. I am extremely against the GLP-1 shots, the Ozempics, all that. So, you're turning on a mechanism in your body to not want so much food. Okay, and you're losing a ton of weight. Cool. However, this has never seemed right from the get go to me. Okay, and then over time, more things has been coming out. I can already see the future in 5, 10 years, and it says where you or a loved one affected by the GLP-1 shots, you might have a case for a class action lawsuit. I feel like that's coming up in 5 years, maybe even sooner. So everyone I see that has been on that doesn't look right to me. Like they look like a skeleton in the face, and like their skin does not look healthy. It just doesn't look right to me. Well, then you start learning more things that make it sound even worse to me. So I've seen where you start with a shot at X amount of dose. Over time, you have to increase that dose, is what I've seen in multiple sources. And therefore, your dose gets bigger, so does your bill. So not only are you increasing the cost of this, but you also, now the flip side is you stop. Well, then you also gain more weight. In fact, I've seen it occur in rapid weight gain. So these people are making the decision to stop the GLP-1 shot and continuing, or going back to whatever natural life they can, but they're gaining more weight than they had originally. So that alone is terrible to me. Then more recent, there's two things I found that are extremely disturbing to me and scary as can be. One is your bone density is getting softer and weaker on the GLP-1 shot. I've seen this in, again, multiple sources. So this is not just my opinion anymore. This is terrible for you. And when you're older, you're going to break your hip and fall down a lot faster than you would have had you not taken this shot. Okay. And also to mention, 30% of the weight lost, I've read about at least, is also muscle loss. You need muscle in your body to move. So the bone density and your muscle, especially when you're old, you need those two things just to get around. Okay. So the people that can get around right now, when they're 85, 90, 100 years old, that can still carry their groceries, especially the generation that I'm in right now that is doing these things healthily and going to be healthy when they're in that age, they're going to be able to carry the groceries and not have their bones hurting. The GLP-1 folks will not. I strongly recommend not taking that stuff ever. It seems worse than, I'm not going to say it. There's a lot of things that it's worse out there, but I wouldn't do it. Please don't.